How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is episode 2 of a Let's Play series for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map, The Valley, the Old Farm. When we last left off, we had just gotten into town, we had made some contacts, and thankfully we met some really very nice people who kind of set us up on the fast track to success on this map. And as you can see, they really set us up with a bunch of individuals who were really just looking for a good hard worker, and I stepped up to the plate. I finished a whole bunch of contracts, as you saw at the beginning before the introduction here, and we're now up to $97,000. So we started off with less than 40,000. We've made almost an additional 60 on top of that. So I mean, not too shabby in just a few hours. And now, unfortunately, all the contracts, I'm not hearing anything from anybody else. I let the owner of the shop here know that, hey, if you see any of your regulars come in and they're looking for somebody who does good work, who's going to sit there and bust their butt, I'm the guy for hire. So thankfully he said, oh yeah, I got your number. You're definitely going to be on the top of my call list. And that's awesome. But now, I mean, there's really not a whole much much else I can do at the moment. So I'm gonna hop in my truck here. I'm gonna head back to the farm, and I think what I'm gonna do from there is just hang out with the family and just kind of relax. I really can't do a whole heck of a lot outside of you know just sitting back. There's not really any cheap tractors I can get my hands on at the moment that can really kind of do the job that I need them to be able to do. Ooh, there, buddy. They're all just a little bit out of my price point at the moment, so I think I'm just better off just waiting to see once, hopefully, when next month rolls around, maybe a used tractor will come on the market, or maybe I'll start looking in the yellow pages to see if there's any kind of any kind of good used vehicles floating around the area, but we'll see how it all goes. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut out from here and meet you back up at the farm. See you in a little bit. Alright, we're back here pulling up to the farm. Just gonna, like I said, gonna pull in, say hi to the wife and kid, and just kind of relax with them for a little while. There's not much I can do else for the rest of the day, pretty much, so we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully I'll get a phone call here in the not too distant future and more work will become available. Alright, we'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, good morning everybody. I just received a call from the shop owner there. He sounded like he was kind of a panic. Turns out there's a couple of people who are looking for a worker, and they were hoping that I'd be available. They said they apologize. It was really early. As you can see, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. They just need somebody to help with a bunch of baling contracts, and I told them, it's like, no, absolutely, call me day or night. I need the cash. I need to get things up and running around here. So any work that you got, send it my way. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my cup of coffee and head on out to the shop. So first things first, I have a fertilizing contract that I'm going to take care of first, get that out of the way, and then gonna work on that mowing contract, mowing and baling. So let's see, come out this way. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and head up to the shop. We'll meet you up there. Alright, pulling into the shop here. Gonna go ahead and just pull my truck around back. As you can see, they delivered all the equipment I needed. They just told me to go ahead and pull in around the backside here, and I said no problem. That way it keeps the parking lot clear for people who want to actually come and use the parking spaces for the business. And I told them I completely understand that. So now I need to hook onto this. Okay. That's something I needed to do too, is to check new equipment. Ooh, an auto load bale trailer for $7,500. Oh, see, I would jump all over that if I had even a tractor. That would just make so much sense. But right now it doesn't. So, that's a bummer. I was hoping for a tractor. All right, I need to run back inside and purchase some fertilizer. Alright, fertilizer purchased. Let's finish loading up and get to work on this contract. So let's see, this contract is on field 27. Let's see, 27. Okay, yeah, it's not too far from here. Not too far at all. So I'll finish topping off the fertilizer here. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and head over to the field. We'll see you all over there. Alright, just after this grove of trees here is the field we want. Right here, this is what we need to do. Just need to find the entrance. Where is the track? No, that's not it. Oh, it's on the backside over here, isn't it? I think there's a trail right here. Yep, there, that's it. Yep. And then this way. There it is. Perfect. Okay. I'm just stunned every time I see these fields. I cannot wait to see how they look with like actual growth in them. Just the amount of elevation and terrain shift that's in these fields is staggering sometimes, and it's going to be a challenge, a real cool challenge, to make sure that I have equipment that's going to be powerful enough to handle these hills while at the same time not being so powerful that it makes them too big for the roads and too big for the fields. It's going to be something we're going to have to pay attention to. And something I'm not too terribly used to doing. I'm not used to... Wait a minute. Did I seriously just drive by an entrance and... Oh, I did, didn't I? How did I miss that? I mean, from this it doesn't look too clear. Okay, well, whatever. I decided to go the long way. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, getting too far away from the edge. Alright, well, I'm just going to keep chugging along here until this field's all done, and then I'm going to get going on the big mowing contract. I'm looking forward to that one, see how that one goes. We'll see y'all in a little while. And there we go. We have finished field 27. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is just park this here. The owner can come get to it later. Now I'm going to make my way back to the shop there, pick up the next set of equipment for my baling contract. I believe it's a silage contract actually, and that's going up to the biogas plant. So I'm going to meet you up there. Alright, here we go. Got a big old Kloss here. Yep, definitely some silage work. Let's see, go this way. Okay, I think, if I remember correctly, it's off to the right here, and it's just past... Whoa! I don't know what just happened there. And it's past the biogas plant up here. Oh hey, you know what? This is actually a really good opportunity. So, I'll be honest, there's a reason why I moved to the area here. I actually have family in this area, and this factory right here to my left is actually my uncle's. So I'm actually going to stop in real quick and say hi to him. Pulling right here, this will be fine. Alright, I'll catch up with him and see y'all in a little bit. Oh man, it was great catching up with him, and I actually have a bit of good news. I was speaking to him about the factory here, and apparently he wants to get rid of it. It's a lime production factory here, and he wants to get rid of it, and he actually wants to keep it in the family. He was telling me how he wants me to take it over. And the funny thing is that he discovered a little loophole for I guess tax purposes, to where he's gonna sell me the business for $1, $1, and basically means that I don't have to pay a whole boatload in taxes. He doesn't have to pay a boatload in taxes, and I guess it's a win-win. So I told him, yeah, I would definitely take him up on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out from here. I'm gonna sign some paperwork, and I'm gonna own this factory for $1. I'll see y'all in a little bit. And there you go. I own this factory. I own the lime production. Like, this is crazy, and I paid him $1. I literally took $1 from my pocket, handed it to him, and we were, boom, done. And check it out. I can make lime. I can just take stones and turn it into lime, and it's a 1-to-2 ratio. So I double my production at the location here. So I guess it's awesome to have family. No, this is fantastic. I was trying to think of ways, and basically trying to be several steps ahead of the game to be able to use stuff on my farm, and this will work out perfectly to where I'll be able to produce lime and sell it, and just kind of go from there. It just works out really, really well. And I think, wait, this is the field I need to be at, isn't it? It is. Okay, perfect. So here, let's do front mower, lower. That. be just about there, I think. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is working out really well. This set of equipment is just chugging through. And there we go. Go ahead and fold this up. Man, that worked out really well. This mower made quick work of things. So now we need to return all this equipment back up to the shop. After we return to the shop, then we got to pick up the windrower. Slow down. Man, I cannot believe my uncle just sold me this factory for $1. $1. That's going to be so useful for personal purposes and for financial. And once I can get my hands on some stones and be able to really kind of go to town on using that production point, it's gonna be great. Especially because you get double what you put in. It's just fantastic. Now, one thing I was reading in the local papers is that there's a local pigeon farmer in the area, and I guess somebody came in and was supposed to be looking after his pigeons for a few days. But they accidentally left one of the cages unlocked, and the birds pushed it open and let themselves out. And he's missing a few of them. And I guess right now he's got a pretty big reward for finding these birds, because I guess they're like prize pigeons. They're like the homing pigeons where you train them, they'll go to point A to point B and, you know, whatever. And I guess he's really hurting to have these particular ones, because I guess they were like the cream of the crop. So I'm going to keep an eye out for these birds, and if I can find them and be able to, capture them, safely, I'll be able to, make a little money and, help a person out and find their lost pigeons. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for them, and hopefully, over time, be able to find them. But gonna head back up to the field, and then gonna tidy up with the windrower. This thing is gonna really be kind of a bit extra for this. It's a really narrow field, and this is a really big swather here. So we'll see. Not swather, windrower. But I mean, gotta do what I gotta do. The owner uses it, so I can too. And plain and simple is I want to get paid, and if I've got this big equipment, then means I'm gonna have to do less passes. So I'll just have to be extra careful and make sure I'm not doing anything silly. Get in here. A little close to the edge there. Okay. Now I'm just gonna windrow all this grass up, and it just occurred to me, if I keep going in this direction, I should be able to make one giant windrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not, but actually I probably won't do that, because then it'll probably be a nightmare to bail and get everything all wrapped and all that stuff. Yeah, it'd probably be better just not to do it that way. I really do like this tractor. It's got the four-wheel steer on it, and it makes, even though it's a large tractor, it makes it really easy to drive, and especially in these narrow gaps here, it really makes it easy to get to where you want it to be. making the last pass or two. Not my best work with a windrower, but I don't think it's my worst. Okay. Gather up this last little bit. And there we go. Now we're going to run back to the shop, pick up our baler at this point. We'll see you up there. Alright, back up here at the shop. Gonna drop off this set of equipment. Gonna put that right over here. And now it's time for the big baler. Alright, we're gonna drive this up. We'll see you over there in a minute. Alright. Let's unfold the baler. Drop that down. I am just going to leave this on its smallest setting just because... well, why am I going to do that? Why am I going to leave this on its smallest setting? I just want to see something about the wrapper that they gave me. I think it's that one. Can do up to 220. What? I think it's 240. You know what? No, I'm not going to risk it. No sense in... No sense in potentially not being able to wrap these bales by going too large. I'm missing product. I think I could go up one size bigger, but it's just not that big of a deal to me. It just makes a few extra bales, and in the end I'll be able to... Oof. Yeah, see, this is exactly why I didn't want to make the windrows too large. I might need to run back up to the shop and pick up the bale trailer just so I can get some of these bales out of the way. Well, no, shoot, I can't do that because I gotta wrap them first. Okay, well, so far so good. I'm just gonna keep chugging along and getting as much of this in one pass as I can, but oof, this baler is a really narrow pickup. Alright, so I've got a good portion of the field all picked up, but I'm starting to get bales like collected in my way, so I'm gonna grab the wrapper so that way I can pick them up, wrap them, and then while they're wrapping I can shuffle them out of my way. Because right now they're right in the middle of everything. And it's because I was kind of silly in how I did the windrowing. I think I kind of figured out on the fly a better technique because of these kind of small, narrow fields here, and especially the odd shaped ones. I think I may have discovered a little bit better of a way of windrowing. So we'll see how that goes in the future. But like I said, I'm going to pick up the wrapper real quick. I'm going to start wrapping some of the bales I've already produced. And ooh, I am all over the road. And once I start wrapping them before they get set back down, I can go ahead and just pick them up, move them out of the way as they wrap, and then set them back down, off to the side. And it should give me, should give me enough room to be able to work. So I will pick up that wrapper and head back out to the field. I'll see you in a bit. So I think doing something exactly like this is pick them up while they wrap, move them off to the side. Try not to destroy all the bushes. And this should give me plenty of room to be able to continue to work, pick up some of these stragglers that I've got. Alright, looks like we're getting ready to pick up the last bale right here. Just gonna do a quick sweep around. I don't think there's any more. No, I think we're all set. Let's fold that up. Alright, now we get the bale trailer, bring that out here, pick it up and start delivering. We'll see you back out here in a little bit. Alright, swinging around the back side here. There we go. Now, let's finish off this contract. See y'all in a little while. Alright. Approaching the field right here. Make our way in. Lower this down. And now, whoa, start picking these up. Back this out just a little bit. Perfect. Alright. One more bale. There we go. Let's go ahead and run this up to the biogas plant. That's where we got delivered to. We'll see you up there. Alright, pulling into the biogas plant here. This is where I need to drop it off. Let's see. Whoa. Turned a little too sharp there. Oh wow. I completed the entire contract with just one load? Means all the rest of those bales are mine? Holy smokes. How many bales are left? Yeah, there. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna complain whatsoever about that one. Let's see. How can I get out of here? Is it? Yep, this way. Perfect. Okay, let's head back and pick up the rest of my bales. I cannot believe one trailer load was enough to complete the contract. I'm gonna have a ton of silage left over after this. Now what I need to decide to do from here is whether I want to hang on to the silage or if I want to just go out and sell it. And my knee-jerk reaction is to just get rid of it, sell it. I don't have any equipment to be able to haul it around with, anything like that. But then it's like, am I just being short-sighted? And sitting here thinking that, you know, yeah, if I sell it now, then I get some money now, but if I hang on to this for a later time, I can use this towards my cows that I'll eventually get. You know, because I eventually do want to get cows. I want to get pigs and sheep and pretty much all the animals I want to get. You know, well, that's a good idea too, though, is... Well, I'm just thinking, what if I sold all these bales? If I sold them and then turned around and used that money towards maybe buying some chicken feed. So that way I could, you know, get a whole host of chickens. I can start making some eggs. It's just, ugh, I don't know what I want to do. Alright, well, I'll tell you what, at bare minimum, I'm going to go store this in my loft. For right now, I'm just going to store this while I give it a think, decide what I want to do, because there's other contracts too, and there's tons of baling contracts I saw pop up. So obviously the store owner there, he kept his word and he put my name around town. People are wanting my services, so it's one of those that I've got a good amount of work to be able to do. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and cut us out and head back to the farm and load all these bales into the storage loft. We'll see when we get there. Alright, so I'm here at the farm. I'm just gonna pull around the side here. There we go. Now I think... pull in here, drop this, and there we go. So I think I'm going to do is square bales on my left, and then round bales, if and when I get those, be on the right. Let's see. I'm trying to find the trigger to see if it tells me. Okay, 14 store bales, that's cool. But let's see, interactive markers. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was wondering if it gave me the total literage. So it's just 6,000 times 14 bales. So that's not too shabby. That's actually really nice. You can see here they are. That's awesome. I like it. One thing that's really cool too is when I want to unload them, I can just go from here. Climb down the ladder. Perfect. Alright. Now I'm going to run back up to the shop. I'm going to grab this. Let's see if I can get this thing turned around right here in the yard. Oh yeah. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to head back up to the shop. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright, I'm back up here at the shop. I've been paid for those 2 contracts, the fertilizing contract and the baling contract. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up a couple more. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright, so I went ahead and grabbed me a weeding contract. They already got the equipment up here. Nice. Ooh, little baby Kubota. Oh man, this feels way too big for the little tractor I got here. Let's see, we're heading to, whoa, 58? That seems like a big field for this little setup, but okay, well, we gotta do what we gotta do. See you up there. Alright, we are approaching the field. This should be it right here to my right. Just need to find the entrance for it. Oh, is this it right here? Yeah, there it is. Alright. Now I'm going to do a quick headland around this field, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn a worker loose. This is going to be the first time I hire a worker, but I need to head back to the shop there, and I need to buy some equipment for my truck. I'm going to get prepared for when it comes time where I can actually start doing things around the farm, and one of the things that I can do is buy certain accessories for my truck itself and have basically swappable backs on my truck. So instead of the just casual cruiser like it's set up right now, I could have it have a water tanker or a dump trailer or whatever the case may be. And the cool thing is that all those parts are sold right up here at the shop for my specific make and model. And I was looking them over, and they're relatively inexpensive. I could get the dump trailer and the what was it, the liquids tanker for I think less than 20 grand. You know, it doesn't hold, you know, a whole ton of products or anything, but it's perfect for right now. And what I can do with that little liquid tanker is start filling up the greenhouse that's in the, not greenhouse, the garden in my backyard with water. And then once I'm able to finally get a tractor that'll be able to do something with, I'll be able to then turn around and purchase a some tool to be able to pick up the straw swath, whether it's a baler, whether it's a forage wagon, whatever the case may be. I'll be able to go out and purchase that. But right now, as it stands, there's really no point in me getting too deep into other pieces of equipment because I don't have a tractor. I figured that this is kind of like the good first step in the ways of you know, getting something that can be useful, get me one step closer to be able to do a little bit of something. but not really kind of go out of my way and, either breaking the bank or getting unnecessary pieces of equipment too soon. That's just going to make me, have to go into debt or something. So just one of those that I'm trying to be strategic, because right now, yeah, I have $129,000, but no equipment. There's literally nothing, and just to show, these are my owned items. I own the truck and the back or the cruiser back for the truck. So I mean, there's literally nothing that I have at the moment. So it's just one of those that it kind of is what it is, and I need to really kind of be smart about this. I can't just go and start spending money willy nilly. I need to be patient, wait for the sales, wait for items to come up. Speaking of which, nope, still nothing of value. So I need to find those pieces of equipment when they come on sale, especially tractors. Those are going to be the big one. If I can get a good, decent horsepower tractor that isn't like too huge, I can then get it on the cheap, repair it, do whatever I have to do, and just kind of go from there, kind of thing. It's just one of those that I like I said, I need to be smart, way smarter than how I normally play. Normally I'll just go get into massive amounts of debt so I can get the equipment I want and all that stuff, but I really can't afford to do that because I don't have any of the basic equipment to even be able to kind of play it safe in that regard. I don't know, it's just, the more and more I think about it, the more it's like, yeah, let's just go out and get some extra cash, get an influx, and then I can start buying the equipment. But then, then I get into that debt. I'm already losing money every month on the bills and stuff around the farm. It's I think just under $1,000 a month that I'm losing at the moment. But if I start getting all the equipment that I want and all this stuff, and I don't have a good way to kind of bring in the money and whatnot, then it's in the end, it'll just hurt me more than it'll help. So like I keep saying, I got to be smart about this, way smarter than what I'm used to. But like I said, I'm gonna finish the headland here, and then I'm gonna get a worker going, and I'm gonna run up to the store to be able to, again, make my first set of purchases. I'll see y'all in a little while. Alright, so I made it back up to the shop here. I turned the worker loose. They're chugging along on the field after I already completed the headlands. And now I am going to purchase the backs that I need and want for my truck. So I will cut us out for just a second while I purchase these and bring us back in once I'm done. Alright, there we go. Just made our purchases. Let's check them out. There we go. So as you can see, got the tipper back as well as the Abbey tanker. I believe this holds 8,000 liters and this holds 5,000 liters. So works out very nice. I spent, I think, like less than 10 grand for both of these. So yeah, I mean, works out perfectly. Let me grab my truck. Let me go ahead and there we go. And now let's put on this tanker first, because like I said, I'm gonna see if I can use it to load into the garden on the back side of the house. So, let me see, is there a place where I can get some water? Oh, I wonder if I can go right here. Is this a ford or... Huh. Let's check that out. Let's go that way. Right here. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at that. So this is perfect place where I can come wade into the water, fill up my tanker, and be good to go. There we go. Okay. Back here at the farm, I'm going to see if I can get this tanker into where it needs to be for my garden back here. I'm hoping that it'll work out just fine. We'll just come around the backside over here. Let's see if this gate is wide enough. I'm just not certain. No, it should be alright. Should be okay. Let's see. Oh, and I've got a bit of water left over. That's kind of a bummer. Let's see. Nope, down here. Alright, holds 3,000 liters of water. Okay, that's fine. And then it just needs some straw. So at this point, I've got the straw. I just have no way of getting to it at the moment. I just need to think of a way to be able to utilize it. But let's see. Let's go here. Close the fence again. And now I think for my truck, for my backs, I think I can leave them. Yeah. Oh no. This would be a good spot for a future harvester. Ooh, what about... Yeah, what about right here? That's perfect. That'll be a perfect spot for them. There we go. And now... Yeah, I've got all this area right here. This would make... Let's see, I think I own all this. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking out loud at the moment, because yeah, I own all the way up to this field edge right here. Right over to here. I could plow this all out and make this into a little grass field. Because I don't think if I mow this, this will give me anything, this grass here. But again, that doesn't make any difference until I get a tractor that can, you know, have enough horsepower to it to support a mower and a baler of some kind. You know, I gotta figure all this stuff out. You know, like I said, I'm really kind of holding out to see if a tractor comes available on sale. You know, but I'll have to, you know, I'll have to get off this horse if he doesn't want to walk too far, so I'm hoping that I can get lucky enough to snag something on the sale, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna continue to pick up my equipment, continue that contract behind me, and I think this will be a good place to kind of leave it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.